Alright, before we get into this video, I want to try and see if we can get to 10k subs before the end of the year. Doesn't sound like much, but to me, it would be an awesome milestone. Almost 90% of you guys aren't subscribed, so if you want to support the channel, hit the subscribe button, it would mean a lot. Now enough of that, into the video. When we think of some of the best moments in disc golf, it really comes down to how big of a stage it was on. Major championships are what the top guys strive for. It means everything to have your name in the history books up there with the greats. And one of the majors is about to happen. The United States Disc Golf Championship. Here's who I think is going to take down this year's major title. The first person we have to look at is the defending champion. Gannon Buhr is having a much better year than in 2022. Last year all he had for wins was the Silver Series before taking down the win at Winthrop Gold. This year, he's smashing Silver Series events, 3 Elite Series events, looking like a top 3 player for sure. So going into this event, one thing that is going to be factored in is how well the competition has to do to take him down. Last year, Nicholas Antela was the one to challenge and come oh so close to winning. He isn't performing as good this year as he was going into last year, so who will be there to fight against Gannon? Well, according to the UDisc odds for who's going to win, Gannon is coming in at 4th. I don't think he's going to defend the title, but he's going to be someone you have to beat to win it. But funny enough, if we take a deeper look at these odds, some of them I really didn't think would be there. Like for Isaac Robinson. Now he's won 2 major titles this year, so seemingly getting that 3rd one, yeah, that would be insane. But they have him at a 3% chance, which puts him at the 8th best odds. But there might be a reason for it. Like maybe he doesn't perform very well at Winthrop Gold. In 2021, he got 8th place, and in 2022, he got 6th place. Alright, never mind, he does pretty well there. And honestly, this course I think plays into his game really well. Fantastic circle 2 putting, about as accurate of a player that we have on tour. 3 majors would be insane, but no, still not my pick. But before we get to who I think will win, we have to talk about the elephant in the room. How many years is Calvin Heimberg going to go as a top 3 player and not get that magical major title? All this guy does is win, all he does is perform at so many high level courses. Different layouts he can play in the open and in the woods. When his putting is on, he's fighting for wins. But he seems to have a block when it comes to major titles. I think he's going to get there, and at this point it's inevitable that he gets a major title. I just don't think it's going to be this one. You can clip that after he wins next week and make me look like an idiot, but I'm trusting my gut on this one, and my gut says Eagle McMahon. I swear to you guys, I chose this pick before I looked at the UDisc odds for winning, but funny enough, Eagle is actually the favorite, and let me tell you why he's my pick. Eagle has a long history at this event. In the last 7 years, Eagle has 5 top 10s. 2022, he was out due to injury, but apart from that, he's had some of the biggest moments at this stage. And not all of them have looked good. First chance for him to really win this event was back in 2016, when he had the lead going into the final round by 4 shots. Well, it was technically round 3. Due to weather issues, the final day would be cancelled. But for Eagle, that final round started off about as bad as it could have.
Here's Eagle to kick things off. Oh no.
A 40-footer off the tray to a rollaway to a 60-footer to start the round. Giving it a valiant effort, 4-stroke lead to start the round. And with that putt by, whoa, wasn't expecting that with that putt.
He battled after that, came back and got into contention, but on the back 9 he would blow up on 1 hole.
Eagle the first to attempt. Ooh, and that's what happens when you leave that shot low.
So after his tee shot, it put him in a really kind of tough position where he's kind of forced to make a very aggressive shot, a very aggressive line. To lay up from there would be tough, but he's really, he's an aggressive player, so you got to go for the big shot. Unfortunately, the first, second, and third shots just left too low, out of his hand, never had a chance to get the big skip over the curb back in bounds.
Yeah, this is his 4th attempt at getting on the green.
Very unfortunate, very tough to watch any player go through this.
Throw after throw, shot after shot, Eagle just could not cross the parking lot out of bounds. He ends up throwing himself out of contention, his first big loss on the USDGC stage. Fast forward a couple years to again round 3 of USDGC where Eagle was in contention. Just going to be down a couple shots going into the final round. All Eagle had to do was finish out the 3rd round clean and he would put himself in the right position. But this happened on the 16th hole of the 3rd round.
Eagle from a knee.
I don't know why he'd go to a knee. That was a hard punch to the ground.
Oh no, Eagle. Save your throwing hand.
Right, do it with the other hand if you're going to do it, son.
Yeah.
The final round we see Eagle struggle with a hand injury, just throwing easy sidearms to finish out the tournament. Couple costly mistakes for Eagle at this major event, but that's kind of why I'm betting on him. Eagles had a really interesting year. He's kind of snuck up on people with his finishes. Only has 2 Silver Series wins this year, but here's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a combination of who's hot right now and who plays well at USDGC. Eagle might not finish well at the major, but he plays well at Winthrop, and he's hot right now. Ever since the Portland Open, he hasn't finished outside the top 10. Second at MVP Open, won Discmania Open in a playoff, third at Worlds, second at D-Glow, second at the Eland Open, fourth at the European Open, and fourth at PCS. And finally, fourth at the Preserve. That's a crazy run of placements. He may be on fire, but he needs to figure out how to manage everything at this year's USDGC. He can win, we all know it, but he needs to battle the demons to come out on top and make it that this is the best storyline of 2023. The return of Eagle McMahon. He has had some big failures on the stage, but finally he rises up and claims what should have been his years ago. Eagle McMahon, 2023 United States Disc Golf Champion. But one thing I'm forgetting is that this is truly a major title and not like the others. This course plays really different for a lot of players. Some have so much experience out there that they can come out of nowhere to contend. It's Winthrop Gold. Someone is going to come out of nowhere and play insane and maybe, just maybe, have a chance. But for right now, I'm sticking with my guns. Oh yeah, and for the FPO side of things, which is called the Throw Pink Championship, yeah, Kristen Tatar is going to win that one. That's an easy pick. I don't need to make an entire video about that. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe and all that jazz. Comment down below who you guys think is going to win this year's USDGC. Lots of players in contention that could really get the job done. Hopefully it's as exciting as it was to watch last year.